Good evening, everyone. I hope you're able to see the screen. Sister Kanchan.
Hello, namaste, good evening to one and all. I was eagerly awaiting for the evening session. Thank you so much for joining in. So we start the session. Today the activity was avoid excesses to bring balance. And I'd just like to quickly share my my experience about avoiding excesses. Today, I wrote in my diary that I'm obsessed with saying no to plastic. And each time my help comes from the market, he gets a plastic bag with the items that I ordered. And today, I made a conscious effort that I will let go of that. And when he came home, there was a plastic in his hand. Um, I felt very connected inside as I wasn't reacting. And what that did is that there was no reaction there. And the connection was so strong within. I had this sense of gratitude and I thanked him for being there for us as a support system. And what that did is the connection that was inside me, I was able to connect with him as well. So it was something very powerful that happened to me, and we'd love to hear from you all as well how your day's activity went by, maybe on the comment box or even having a discussion with your buddy. So today is day 16, the evening session. We would like you to take a moment and think of a person that you'd like to share the masterclass today and bring about awareness about this Being Heartful Every Day program amongst Abhyasis. Let's get started with the reading. So, in our previous session, we spoke about learning to be simple and Daji's analogy of two wings of the bird and Aesop's fable about how praying is okay, but also making an effort is important. So moving forward, principles 1 to 3 focus on our spiritual practices and purpose. In heartfulness, the practice includes meditation with transmission in the morning, cleaning in the evening, and prayer at bedtime. There are also additional practices such as point A meditation to develop universal harmony and brotherhood, point B cleaning to manage and moderate sensual energy, and a universal prayer for peace. Together, they regulate the mind, purify the heart, and help us to expand our consciousness as we journey through the chakras. But what about the remaining 22 to 23 hours of the day, which we spend with our family and friends, working or studying, enjoying hobbies, recreational activities, and sleeping? As we consciously, as we conscious of how, are we conscious of how our inner state expresses outwardly in our behavior at those times? This brings us to the next set of principles, which helps us to develop a lifestyle in tune with our inner growth. The figure here depicts within the 5 elements are the 10 universal principles. So the first 3 are our practices, Create a daily morning meditation practice scientifically. Fill your heart with love before starting meditation and before sleeping. Third, fix your goal and do not rest until you attain it. Essential values. 4. Live simply to be in tune with nature. 5. Be truthful and accept challenges as being for your betterment. Behavior being to do. 6. Know everyone as one, treating them equally and harmoniously. 7. Do not seek revenge for the wrongs done by others. Instead, always be grateful. 8. Honor the resources you are given as sacred with an attitude of purity, including food and money. Leadership. 9. Become a role model by inspiring love and sacredness in others. Accept the richness of their diversity while also accepting that we all are one. Continuous improvement. Introspect daily before bedtime so as to correct your faults and avoid making same mistakes twice. Simplicity. The first of these principal four is about the essential value of simplicity. Simplify your life so as to be identical with nature. Principle 4. The value follows directly from principle 3. When we are in tune with the goal, complete oneness with God, our life simplifies across all dimensions. God is ultimate simplicity, so the only methods that will take us there are the simplest method. When we are not in tune with this goal, our own creation leads to complexity. The minute we are able to let go of our own creation, magic can happen. That is why so much importance is given to acceptance and surrender in spiritual system. Surrender is the key to simplification. So how can we work with this value of simplicity to transform ourselves from the inside out? Enter the belief system. We have three bodies: the physical body, the subtle body, and the causal body. The causal body is our soul, our eternal essence, the field that emanates from and surrounds the causal body is the subtle body, field of our pure consciousness, chit, and the other subtle bodies include the ego, ahankar, the intellect, buddhi, and the contemplative mind, manas, are the functions within this field of consciousness. The ego is our individual identity, and its original form, it is simply that, a plain identity without any preconceptions or attachments. As a function of the mind, it is our impetus to manifest things and is thus associated with our energy sheath, our pranamaya kosha. Without it, we would not be able to think, act, or to be interested in anything. But as complexities develop within our fields of consciousness, the ego hooks on to these complexities, distorting its purity of identification. We start to identify with various things: our principles, our beliefs, our culture and conditioning, our ambitions, as well as the roles we play, example, husband, wife, mother, father, CEO, and also our qualities, example, intelligent, stupid, kind, creative, etc. We even go so far as to identify with our belongings and possession, example, a house, a car, jewelry, or bank balance. All these things define our belief system. Whether we know it or not, our attitudes and actions emanate from the belief system. So if we really want to change our attitude and action, we need to change our belief system. Let's all gently slip into the universal prayer. Gently close your eyes. Fill your heart with love and joy, with faith and confidence. Take a thought that all brothers and sisters around the world are being filled with love and devotion. ये विचार लीजिए कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा होती जा रही है. And now take a thought that real faith is growing stronger and stronger in them. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes and take a minute to write your experience in the journal. थैंक यू एवरीवन, सबको तहे दिल से शुक्रिया इस पहल से जुड़ने के लिए और रोज आके हमारा मोटिवेशन बढ़ाने के लिए। कल मिलते हैं। Let's reconnect tomorrow, and before going to bed, let's reflect over the day's activity, day's work, and reconnect with the inner being with the bedtime prayer. See you tomorrow, everyone. Excited to be with you all tomorrow morning again. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.